A lot has been said, written, and studied on the subject of achievement, high performance, and success. It's almost overwhelming just how much information is out there. So on today's episode, we're diving in and uncovering the single most powerful mindset for success and how you can start to develop it today. Let's get to it. Hey there, my name is Erhart, Modern Marketing Strategist, and welcome to the Modern Marketing Show, where we help you make marketing that matters. So if you're interested in learning about the latest and greatest marketing strategies, tools, tips, tricks, and tactics, well, you may want to consider subscribing and hitting that little notification bell. But on today's episode, we're going deeper than just marketing and uncovering the single most powerful element and the mindset that you need to have success with all of your marketing and all of your business. I remember the first time I heard the quote that success was 80% attitude and 20% aptitude. I thought they were nuts. After all, simply couldn't be true. But after years of experiencing this and starting to realize it more and more in every area of my life, well, I knew they were onto something. And as I started to see this come to fruition and notice the trends both consciously and subconsciously, well, my beliefs started to shift and I realized just how valuable and how important this lesson really was. And it turns out they were right. See, it wasn't Facebook ads or a fancy website or really good copywriting or a good video marketing strategy that got to me where I was. It was mostly mindset. So with all that said, let's dive in and uncover the most powerful mindset for success and how you can develop it too. The world's highest performing entrepreneurs, billionaires, pro athletes, and high achievers of every kind all have one core belief and one core mindset behind them, and that is a growth mindset. And a growth mindset simply means that they believe that they can continue to learn, continue to improve, and continue to adapt, and that their intelligence or abilities or any talents aren't predetermined or set at a fixed level. Rather, they can continue getting better over time. A growth mindset gives you motivation and the power to change. The fixed mindset, on the other hand, gives you excuses and the ability to blame. You see, a fixed mindset allows you to coast and waste what could have been an amazing life by having this misplaced belief that your abilities are predetermined and stuck and you're never going to be able to get any better or any smarter and improve in almost any area of your life. So the very first step in establishing and developing a growth mindset in yourself is to first accept that this is true. After all, we've got the science to prove this, and most of the high achievers in the world believe this to be true, so we might as well copy and emulate them. So first things first, you need to understand that you're not stuck, but rather you have the ability, and in fact, it's in your DNA to change and improve and grow and adapt. If you're still having a hard time accepting this, all you need to do is take a look back at your life for previous areas of success. Have you ever learned anything? Have you ever achieved anything? Well, proof of what you've done before is proof that you can do it again. The next step in developing a growth mindset in yourself is to understand that the past doesn't necessarily equal the future. What this means is that there's nothing stopping you today from pursuing your biggest, wildest, and most audacious dreams and goals. The fact that they weren't accomplished yesterday or the week before, the month before, any time previously really doesn't matter because today is all we have and anything is possible and everything has been leading up to this moment. As we've already covered, science has proven that you can learn and you can grow and you can continue to change and adapt and improve. So everything that's been leading up to this moment has only been there to help you and support you for what is about to happen today. So remember, the past doesn't equal the future and the best time to start is today. The next step in developing a growth mindset is to understand that the opposite of success isn't failure, it's not trying. You see, the road to success is paved with what many unsuccessful people would call failures, but rather, failures are really just part of the journey. In fact, some would argue that failure is a necessary part of success, and some of the world's most successful people, well, they haven't had less failures, they've actually had orders of magnitude more failures. But they've pushed through, they've continued learning, they've continued growing, and they've continued adapting, and that's what's got them to where they are today. The next step in developing a growth mindset is to become a lifelong learner and embrace learning. Successful people and those with a growth mindset, they know that education and learning doesn't stop at school. Rather, that's when the fun begins. I remember when I first graduated, I was so excited that I could finally study all of the things that I wanted to. I think I went on an Amazon shopping spree and bought pretty much every book I'd ever been interested in, now that I had the freedom and the time to study the subjects that I was most interested in. So don't be afraid to explore that for yourself. What's a hobby? What's a skill? What's something new that you want to learn? Well, get in there and dive in headfirst and fully embrace it and soak up as much knowledge and as much information as you can. The beauty here is that learning actually increases your ability to think. So therefore, the more you learn, the more that you want to learn and the better you get at learning. And it all starts with diving in and picking up that first book or taking that first course or hiring your first mentor or whatever it is. All right, now that we've got all those covered, the next step is to do hard things. What I mean by this is you want to challenge yourself every opportunity you get. You see, you don't want to stay stuck in your comfort zone. Rather, you want to continue to push the boundaries of what you think is possible. I know this is hard. In fact, the body and the mind is gonna fight you every step of the way because you are designed, and in fact, you've evolved to seek out comfort. So it's nothing wrong here, but you've got to adapt and you've got to challenge these beliefs by putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. As the saying goes, do hard things, have an easy life. Do easy things, have a hard life. Success isn't easy, but it is simple. And it all starts with building and fostering a growth mindset that prioritizes learning, challenging yourself, and continual improvement. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If so, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little notification bell. Say hello in the comment section below. Also, for more great marketing strategies, tools, tips, tricks, and tactics, make sure to head over to AdamErhart.com, which is packed full of videos and podcasts and articles and resources to really help take your business and your marketing to the next level and way beyond that. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time on The Modern Marketing Show.